Screenage. Let's go. Knock,
Wow.
knock, 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 knock. What up, cousin, cousins? I'm your favorite
Hey,
cousin from my auntie and uncle. You ain't even know you had. I'm 34 and a half. This the Gangster service announcement. I got one of my what's your name again, ma'am? With the red shirt on.
Oh, my name is Mom.
Y'all know that's my mother.
I'm Mom. Yes, I am. And she's calling me while I'm at work. And knock, knock. And then be like, hey, what's up?
Mom, this is important. This is about female stuff. You're
Okay.
a female. You have a vagina.
Yeah, I am.
You sure?
I'm a female. Yeah.
You got chin hairs. I don't know a lot of females with chin hairs.
You don't know a lot of female. I don't think I believe that.
I'm sure my girl got chin hairs. I can't lie. That mean they got good stuff for her.
I think I got a couple too.
They said they got good stuff when they got. My dad said he was lying about you though.
What?
I'm joking. I'm joking. I love you, man.
I was not joking. I was like, did he just say that? Oh, Lord.
But this is Angel Jackson, Mom. Say hi to Angel Jackson. She's a battle rapper.
Hi, Angel Jackson.
How you doing?
She's
Get that money, Mom.
I'll be getting off for work in a little bit. I was shocked he was coming through at this time. I'm like, I got 15 minutes to go.
Oh my gosh.
I get off at 12:30.
Oh, that's what's up. Blessed be Ja. See, Ja is good all the time. What am I about to say? We're talking about rap, my female rap particularly. Did you hear the comments that Jermaine Dupri? You turned your microphone off, Mom. She's such an old lady. You turned your microphone. Your microphone is off. Mom, you gotta hit the microphone. Is the microphone on your phone? Hit the microphone. Yeah, she's an old lady. She's old.
Oh my God.
She's my mother. She's my mother. That's why she messed up on the phone. Think about it. We was on the phone for how long yesterday? You never hit your thing like that. You was good to go. This is what's gonna happen to you when you get old. You're not gonna be able to use simple instruments like a phone.
Right.
Mom.
What happened?
There you go. You're good now. You're good. You're back. Don't touch the buttons, okay, Mom?
No, that was Mr. Will. I had to answer the phone.
Oh, God dang it. Stop calling like you like that. God damn. I guess maybe the chin hair thing's Israel.
I was like, no,
You don't care about the chin hair. He probably bite them chin hairs out. Like, bite these chin hairs out, Will.
He's sitting on the table.
Yeah, man.
I got the kids over there tonight.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Listen, we got to get to the show, Mom, sir. Jermaine Dupri said that females rappers, he don't like listening to the new female rappers because all they do is talk about sucking dick and being strippers and stuff. That's all they rap about.
Talking about what?
He's Jermaine Dupri. You remember Jermaine Dupri from So Deaf?
I know Jermaine Dupri.
He recently came out and said that he doesn't listen to new female rappers because all they spit is his say, quote unquote, stripper rap. He said that they all they talk about is they pussies and how they fuck good and they get wet, and all they do is talk about sucking dick. They don't talk about nothing that he feels he wants his daughter to listen to or he wants to listen to.
Okay.
I mean,
Somebody
it makes
listening to it.
The floor is yours. Y'all the women. I want to.
basically, I think that they get what they put in the forefront. If that's the look that they're going for, like y'all want to make the big butts and big bodies, fake tits and fake butts, the forefront of the industry. So what are they going to talk about? Y'all using sex to sell them anyway, so why not talk about sex?
Right.
I'm confused. You think that you're going to have them butt naked in the video talking about God, we love you, and I'm grinding for my kids and the stroke? I mean, it's not going to make sense.
Right. Correct. And guys like that type of stuff, or they wouldn't be walking around with them giant fake butts.
Right. They love it.
They love it.
But I feel where Jermaine coming from too, because dang, you can't make a one positive inspirational song. Like you don't have like okay, there's a way to rap. Or if you're a stripper and you're living that life, you can make a song where it's not like, oh, bashing strippers or nothing, but you can make it to be motivational because there's a stripper somewhere that want to get out of that lifestyle. So you can make a song where, you know, it's a struggle, how hard it is to get out of that lifestyle. I had to pay bills and take care of my family, but now I'm new and I found myself. I'm grinding different. There's a way to do it, but that'll be the song that they shelf. So what's the point?
And I don't believe not showing your children certain things is going to prevent them from actually doing it. You have to let them see what it actually look like so they can decide if that's what they want to do. Mm-hmm. Because they say, oh, stay out of the hood. You don't want them to see dope fiends. A lot of people become dope fiends and alcoholics because they don't know alcoholics piss on themselves. You know, they need to see it. They need to see what it look like. So, he's not protecting her, but not letting her see it. He sounds a little not too educated in areas to actually say something like that. Gotta let them see it. Remember we used to see the bums on the train, Maurice?
Yeah, you used to always say, do you want to be a bum on the train? And I would say no.
Right.
Look at him. He's finished school, get your education.
That's really mean to do. That's really traumatizing. When I think about that, that is very traumatizing. That's probably the reason why I started selling drugs. I had rather sell drugs than be a bum on the train. That's what I thought. I'm not going to be a bum on the train. It was led to me going to jail. So thank you for putting that type of pressure on me. That it was either that or die, and that's what I chose. Thank you, Mom.
You can use that as an example to let your daughter see how bad it looks. But keep it from her? Nah, let her see it.
So should you let your kids watch porn too?
Well, it depends on what.
I'm saying let them see, so they can use it as an example.
Honestly, I think that would backfire. I think that would probably backfire.
It depends on what age, because watching porn too early can backfire because porn is real.
And I know. It ruined my life. I think that's what ruined my life. I shouldn't have watched porn as early as I did.
Seriously, because the moment I watched porn at 16, I was
16. You was watching porn. You waited to 16 to watch porn.
And it was on an accident.
At 16, I was making porn. God damn, you better than me.
I was at my house in the Bronx, and I was flicking through the channel, and they had the hardcore porn on her TV.
Oh, man, you think that was something. Listen.
You know, it was like, whoa. And now I'm into porn, though. You know what I mean?
No,
and that's why I said that would backfire. You know, because we're human beings. We have to have sex. That's just a natural.
Not all of us. Not my mother. My mother doesn't have to have sex.
I mean,
your mother had to do it to have you.
That's it. You did it enough. You did it enough.
It was love. No, he begged
me. I said you did it enough. I'm saying you did it enough. You already did it. You lived it. You did it.
No. Well, when you get
my God.
Let's see if you're going to stop too.
Right.
Turn around. So I wish I had some daughters. They would at least encourage.
No, I don't want to encourage no sex. I got to kiss you, lady. I don't know what you be doing. I want to kiss you, Mom.
I know that I don't have to do none of that to keep nobody.
Right.
I don't want nobody doing to you what I be doing to people doing.
Been kissing me back then. Now you're. Ain't gotta worry about it right now.
What I do to people doing is I don't want that happening to my mother. That's wrong.
It already did, so just get
Wow.
You gonna go beat them up now?
Oh, y'all can do that to people doing it.
We're not together anymore.
But yeah, so y'all feel like he's being judgmental and stuff like that. You're saying
he's very judgmental. He mad because he ain't got no female hot rapper. He need to go get him.
I mean that's wrong for you to say because you know one thing about the brat, she definitely was able to rap without having to talk about how good a vagina was. Matter of fact, she was able to show how good she was able to make it without even showing any sexiness at all. She was able to make it.
Apparently, you don't know nothing about the brat because I can sing a part right now and I love it. She's singing with Tyrese. What do you like? A whole lot of foreplay right before you get it started. Have you heard that song?
Yes.
And she said she got big old bitties and her stuff is wet naturally. Do you know she
Ooh,
said you better check the lyrics, son, because I love the brat.
I know that's right, Mom.
She said her stuff is juiced up, wet up naturally. What that mean? What you talking about? What you talking about?
I don't know, Mom. What is she talking about?
She is talking about her vagina.
Oh, you don't know either. Don't know.
She had
Please
it
don't
like
know.
out the brain too. She said, wait a
Don't know
Are
what
you
she's
the
talking about,
lyrics?
Mom. Please don't know.
minute.
Song. That was my favorite song. And she's talking about
Why
her.
that gotta be your favorite part, though, Mom? It's a long song. You hear that? So
I loved it.
now you know what's wrong with me, right, Angel? Now you get it? You think that? How's that your favorite part of the whole song? It's a long song.
And she remembered it too. I ain't heard that song in so long.
That's right, because they had it on the radio just the other day.
Oh,
It's a classic.
I know that's
Classic.
right.
She smacked. She smacked.
Said that one
Classic.
part made it a classic.
That one for her, yeah.
It's
I
a
ain't gonna
classic.
listen to that shit no more. Buddy, we was in the club. They told that everybody would walk out the club. I'm taking a cigarette break. You don't even smoke cigarettes. You get the foot credit.
I'm dead.
I want to hear that, Brett. The Brett no in.
That song is Tyrese and
So
the
yeah, one
Brat.
of the reasons why I brought Angel on, because she got a song called, what's the name of your joint again, man? I'm sorry.
Grinding or saucy?
Grinding. No, the Grinding. The one
Okay,
that's
grinding.
saucy is kind of, that is, you are, you know, you're not prostituting, but you are, you know, that's more sexual. That's a sexual song. So it's more
What's
sexual.
sexual?
Right?
What's
When you say saucy is more sexual, it's like sexiness opposed to the grinding song is more like a grinding song than a saucy. Yeah.
mhm.
When you agree to that, that's
Saucy's R&B though, and you know what?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like it's for that. That's what it's not. Yo, I think that's the one thing. I didn't get to talk about how I feel about Jermaine Dupri comment. I told you in private kind of thing. I think maybe I did say it already. I guess, but either way, I feel like to me it's hard for me to relate to as a guy, so I can see why I don't listen to it. Having a 13-year-old daughter, 13-year-old today. Happy birthday, Devonna. Today is Devonna's birthday. She turned 13, mommy.
Whose birthday?
Devonna.
Oh, happy birthday, Javonna.
Devonna.
Birthday.
No, not her. Devonna.
I said Davonna.
Oh, yeah, good job. Yeah. Happy birthday, Devonna. She turned 13 today.
Happy
And,
birthday.
and when you think about that right there, she, I wouldn't really want her to listen to certain music, I guess, to a certain extent, but I feel like it's like you can't really hide stuff, like I said. But I do feel like when it comes to women, you don't get enough variety displayed on a major level. That's all I feel like. And I think that's from, I don't know, you don't get a lot of push behind Rhapsody as an artist as you do get us behind the Carly B, it seems like. Or maybe you do get the push. She was on the Black Panther soundtrack, but it doesn't take. It's almost like what Carly B said. I feel like what she said, you didn't hear, and that's another thing. Carly B clapped back. Carly B responded to Jermaine Dupri, and she was saying let me see. That's the thing you can easily find, Carly B's response.
I'm sure she did clap back because she made that strip and rap and all that.
She didn't make it.
I mean, but she
But then
was
we
like
got Little Kim that was out there, very sexy young lady.
But you know what? Kim was different. Kim, it wasn't so much about even stripping. Kim was out here guzzling and getting stomachs pumped. I don't think nobody will ever reach Kim's peak and what she was doing out here in the industry. I've never even heard of somebody getting their stomach pumped until Little Kim.
I did. Mick Jagger did a lot of years ago because he's gay. That's how they found out he was gay, Mick Jagger. Have you heard of Mick Jagger?
Said who, Mick Jagger?
Yeah.
Can't hear you.
roll.
What you got on?
He's a Caucasian rock and roll artist.
Rapping about the same thing, and I don't feel like I don't think it's showing up.
Yeah, he has some nasty stuff in his stomach.
He said they all rapping about the same thing. He don't feel like they showing him who the best rapper.
Well, if they wrote the rap, that makes them.
It's like strippers rapping.
Well, it's okay. They getting plenty of action. I like it. I enjoy it. It don't make me feel no way. And they say a lot of male rappers said a lot of bad things about women too. They were saying a lot of nasty stuff too. So they rather saying about
Ollie
themselves.
B says she raps about her vagina because it's her best friend. Is your vagina your best friend too?
Yes, sir.
My best friend.
Thank you very much.
I don't care what I really don't care what people rap about. Like I said, I understand what he's saying. I don't think it was like a shot. If that's what you asking, like do I feel like if it was a shot thrown at those type of rappers, I think he was probably just being honest, and he's at a place right now. Jermaine is older. I never like, besides that brat quote that she just said, I never seen Jermaine Dupri with those type of artists ever on his label. Like he had little Bow Wows and stuff. Like that was, to pull kids and.
Was you a Bow Wow fan as a little girl?
Huh?
And he was with he had what's that oh my God, I can't get
what Bow Wow do?
Escape. Is it Escape? Yeah, he did business with Escape and them days R&B. He did stuff with Escape, Tiny and them.
So about T.I. Waves?
Huh?
T.I. Waves?
You said, do we got a wife?
No, I said T.I. wife. That's what she's referring to.
Oh, Tiny, yeah.
Tiny and them, they had the group called Escape. He did a lot of business with them. I don't think it worked out right because then they disconnected from him too. He's a director or what is he, a producer?
He's a producer and a writer. He also wrote for Mariah Carey. He wrote the whole basic album for
Then he had a franchise Boys that you or the White.
Yeah, I don't think he wrote. I think he wrote for them a little bit too. He produced for them. He produces and he writes. So he produced and wrote almost all the New Cross, the Kid Cross stuff. They wasn't rapping for themselves. Then he wrote Mariah Carey stuff. He wrote the Confessions album by Usher. That's him.
Right. Wait, hold up.
That's Jermaine Dupri, yeah.
The whole album?
Yeah. He's a writer. Usher's not a writer. That's why you think he don't make nigga, son. That's what you don't understand. Do you study music? You gotta study music, cuz. I love you to death. You gotta study music. Music is weird because even like people love Michael
I'm like
Jackson.
an Allen Iverson.
People like Michael Jackson. People like Michael Jackson, right? He don't write nothing. He's not a writer. He's a performer. Every great song Michael Jackson ever had was written by somebody else. Every great song. Every song you really like, somebody else wrote by Michael Jackson.
He never wrote any of his songs, Michael Jackson?
I'm not going to say he never wrote anyone, but the greatest, name your favorite Michael Jackson songs. And I'll tell you the writer. I'll Google it, and they'll tell me the writer of it. It ain't Michael Jackson.
I like, oh my God, I can't even think what's the favorite. I just love him so much.
Well, any of the older stuff when he was a kid, that was all remakes, and he definitely didn't write it as a kid. He was not writing music as a kid. He was performing whenever they told him to write. He didn't even start getting close. What?
When I?
He didn't. He didn't write that, man. He was a little kid.
Yeah, this is true. I wonder who wrote Quincy Jones.
Smokey Robinson wrote a lot of those early stuff.
Yeah.
Motown. That's Smokey. That's Smokey Pen. And Marvin Gaye. Marvin Gaye also wrote stuff. That's Marvin Gaye and Smokey Pen over there. And the other talented writers they had at Motown. You got to, I love music to death. I left after I put Game Over. You know how much I love music.
Oh, I really do.
Like, you just try to play with the brat line. I really love music. And I know a lot about music. And that's one thing, that's why you can't, that's why people try to play Drake or whatever. You can't play nobody for nothing. Even in battle rap, you gotta play people for writing. Since the beginning of time, people have always had writers. That's what they do. That's how you work greatness. You cannot do everything by yourself. That is an idiotic thought.
But I like, it's true. I could name a few of them that stayed really clean. Queen Latifah being one. The
MC
Brat,
Light.
she wasn't real crazy like that. MC Light, you know, there's a lot of that.
The Brat did have a sexy phase, and she came back out, and I think she felt like she had to try to do the sexy thing, and I think that's the song you even referring to right there. But
It might have backfired.
Huh?
Because I thought the Brat was a stud, honestly.
Yeah, but then she did like she had came out and did like a whole video where she's in a bikini and all of that. Like she was. She got the cake though. What? Go.
Right, but I don't think it worked for her. I don't think the sexiness is what worked for the Brat. Like we wanted the gritty, wild, crazy Afro pup. You know what I mean? A little mixture of new.
I guess.
Rough and stuff with my Afro puffs. Who?
Oh, you talking about Lady of Rage?
Lady Rage. It was like she was like that new modern.
I know what you mean. No, Lady of Rage was still more feminine, but she was just tough. Lady of Rage was even more feminine than the Brat. She just wore all black, but you could just tell that you still might get some. She just was a big girl. Shout out to Lady of Rage. You look good, baby.
Right. I'm just. That's what. When the Brat first came and hit the light.
What you think about Queen Latifah?
Okay. You said Queen. What about Queen Latifah?
Yeah. Yeah. What about Queen Latifah?
Yeah, she was great too. I think, but she's a dyke.
I like Queen Latifah. I love her better as an actress, though. I don't.
Yeah, but what did he say about her?
She's a dyke. Queen Latifah's a dyke.
Oh, okay, so that has.
You know what? I believe it.
See, everybody knows it. Everybody knows it.
So.
Everybody knows it. You didn't know. I know you didn't know, man.
I ain't no full blown, but
I know you didn't know, but I just wanted to tell you.
I did know. I love.
You didn't know.
How about Missy Elliott?
I love Missy.
Oh, look at her.
Missy's an entertainer.
She sells sex too sometimes, so she be talking nasty. The only her friend.
Yeah.
1 minute, man. You don't want no 1 minute, man. Why you need more than 1 minute, Missy? What you trying to do, nasty?
She's a writer.
But she is a writer though. Writer, producer.
Oh, writer. Yeah, you know I love that pen. She's a writer, yeah. She writes for herself and others. She writes for herself and others.
She went from a rapper to a doctor. How you do that?
She's coming back to it, so she's coming back for it. She got some music coming out soon. I don't know. She always do some good stuff. Are you going to drop some more music this year, Angel Jackson?
Yes, I am.
Will you be talking about your vagina, your best friend, or will you?
No, I never actually. When my very first CD that I put out, but then I end up scratching it because I end up living my life been going so weird. I feel like
you scratched your CD or the vagina. Which one did you scratch?
Huh?
The CD or your? Which one did you scratch? The CD or your vagina?
See you tomorrow.
All right. Just want to make sure. I just scratched it. I'm like,
so I feel like it's going to be a message. The music I put out, if you really pay attention to Saucy, off into why I'm saucy, but in the beginning, it's when I do me, gotta stay fly, stay out these streets. So it's still motivation music at the same time. It always got to have a message. It always got to have some type of positive outcome. You know what I mean? Back when I first started, I didn't care. But I still was talking about what I was living at the time. Mm-hmm. If I'm not living it, I'm not rapping it, and I'm not singing
it.
Maurice?
You know?
Are you a fan of Sauce Walka? You fuck with Sauce Walka?
Huh?
You fuck with Sauce Walka?
No, I just actually Saucy, how even Saucy came about. I didn't even write Saucy. That was just straight off the top. Me and the producer was in there playing around. I start saying Sauce, it ain't even go like that. I said something about being saucy, and next thing you know, he started creating a beat around me, and we just chopped it down and did it. Like
I
that was
like
it.
it. Organic. Organic.
Mm-hmm.
Organic. Just like I like my fruit. Organic. So I think that's where I came up.
So it was lit. That's where Saucy came from. And honestly, I didn't find out about all these sauces and saucies, and well, it ain't too many saucies, but sauces and drips until after the
Yeah.
fact.
The
You
Sauce
know,
Walker. If you had him on the remix of this,
right? Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice because when I posted it on Instagram, Cardi B little pages and all of that started following me and shit. I'm like, okay, they might like it.
they might have her do it. You would you give your son to call it B if she needed it?
Right, because I heard her on one of her lives too after that, and she was saying something about, she said something and referred to Saucy. And I was like, let me find out.
You might be reaching
Like,
out. Or she might just drop it without your permission. What are you going to do? Are you going to
right.
sue?
And
Are you
you're
taking it
right.
to jail? Are you going to court for it?
I'm
Don't
going
say
to
that
use
here. Don't say that.
everything
Don't
to
tell
my
me.
ability. You
Say
know
you go ahead
what?
and give it
I
to
ain't
your
got to
lawyer.
take
Just
her
say
to
you're going to give
court.
it to your lawyer. Say you go. Just say that. Don't say you're going to go to court. Just say, listen, my lawyers handle that.
Right. Right. I would just
That's how
use
you
everything
perfect. That's how
like,
you get look. That's how niggas is snitching now. Niggas is being rational. That niggas is fucking with the cops. But the way they say it is, look, my lawyers. When you rap,
right.
that's rich snitching. You're dealing with the police. That's against the code.
Mm-hmm.
You got a lawyer to handle shit. Whatever
Exactly.
lawyer.
No, but I would
You,
definitely blast
that
her
new
out. Like,
rapper,
oh
what's her
yeah, you
name?
still in
Monet?
Cardi?
Monet?
Who name on name?
What is her name? She's so pretty, but she wear all black all the time.
Moni in the middle.
No.
She with that one dude that song, I'm a classic man.
Oh,
Anthony.
Janae Monet. I know you talking about Janae
Yeah.
Monet. That's my girl. Yeah. The yoga. Do the
I like
yoga.
Oh yeah, yo, yeah.
She was doing yoga.
Yeah.
yes, I like her.
Yeah.
She's so
Yeah,
stupid.
she spent a lot. She spent the first like 10 years in her career wearing the same exact outfit.
I like her. I like her.
You don't
She's
remember that?
different.
Huh?
I like her. She caught my attention. She not
Yeah, she's
naked.
different.
You don't remember she did that? She used to wear the same suit every performance, the
But
same exact pants, suit. She
she
would always wear the same out. If you, I'm telling you,
Maybe that's her religion, you think?
no, she switched. Now she wears different stuff. Now she does. She's been changing up since the yoga joint. When she first dropped the yoga stuff, she had like that's when she stopped doing it. But up until that point, I'm telling you, every time you see her, she
well,
always went a pantsuit.
It's
Like a
bossy. I
James
mean,
Brown impersonator. She was wearing like a fake James Brown outfit every time. You would see her in every,
I love
and
her.
that's what I thought was hot about it.
that's
'Cause
what made her stand out, though.
that
It
was her
worked for her.
brand. That was part of her
Right.
brand. Now she wears other stuff now. But yeah,
Yeah,
that was
Because
my
it
girl. I
worked
love her.
for her.
Nicki and Carly B, they gotta have on a bathing suit.
Right. Bathing suit, fishnets with a thong. Yeah. Every time. But that's how
But
the
I do
industry
love both
market them.
very much. Cardi, I think, I'm from Queens, so I was on Nicki like nobody business. I didn't care what she said. I love Nicki. She represent Queens. Then she just started getting real too cocky.
Commercial. Hmm.
She just got cocky. I'm better than this one. I'm better than that one. I mean, it's
Yeah,
okay
she's from Queens. We're better than everybody. What are you talking about, Mom?
to horn, but
You've been
listen,
living in North Carolina too long. That's your problem.
nah, I like Cardi B. Cardi B is she not better than Cardi B?
She's way better than Carly B. Carly B's from the Bronx. What are you talking about?
Little Kim
Who?
opened the door.
Carly B is from the Bronx, Mom.
She's still from New York.
The
And then you go
difference
smoking
between
again. So
the
just say
difference
what you quit.
between Cardi and Nicki, I believe the reason why Cardi is taking off so like she is because
Women are
Cardi is more
nastier
relatable.
now.
Huh?
Cause
That's the
she's
difference.
humble, like Cardi B. Nicki started getting too cocky, like a Queens bitch. She just started, I'm a Queens bitch. She just started
Sorry,
going
I
too
have to
hard,
ignore that.
putting
I
everybody
think,
down, not showing
can
no
y'all hear me?
love.
I think Cardi is more relatable to the streets. Like if you can, like the people love real. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you rapping like, oh, pop up, I'm pulling up, I'm a smack it, and then this is really what you do.
Yep.
I think that's why Cardi gets the respect that she does, because a lot of people in this industry is rapping and singing about stuff they clearly are not doing. And people are tired of that. Like, even in battle rap, you got some people that aren't, like, there's a new wave of battle rap right now. But there's still that fan base for those people that are basic rappers that talk street or not struggle bars. Like, there's a fan base for struggle bars. That's all they want to hear. Oh, I went in the street and I met Pablo, bagged up dime bags, put it in a sock, and you know what I'm saying, and all of that. That's what they want to hear. They don't want to hear all the punching and the scheming and all of that. So I feel like that's what made Cardi really take off, because Nicki, like, it was her time, but out of nowhere, she just got scooted out the way, to me, honestly.
I feel like she did. It is a thing about embracing people, but at some point, everybody does go against you. People start rooting against you. It even happens Lil Wayne in general. People don't always want to root for you. They want to automatically start rooting against you. You're not being friendly to everybody. You're not shaking everybody in. You're really not helping nobody else. You're not putting food on everybody's table. So at some point, people are going to feel like maybe if people are looking for a messiah, we're looking for a savior. We're looking for somebody that's of the people. That's what we keep saying. This person that's of the people.
Exactly. And you see Cardi goes live. She speak real shit about the industry that we all know.
What is it, right? She's not of the people. She's not walking around giving niggas $100 bills and shit. She's just living her life.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
No, I'm just talking my shit. I'm talking my shit.
No, I know. When she goes live and she preaching and telling the truth about this industry, I think she helps more and more.
What's the truth? Tell me the truth. What's the truth? So she's been telling niggas. I don't be watching her live. So please.
Like when she say how the industry people fake and they're not who they are in that industry.
They not who they are? Yo, you know what? Yo, Angel, I'm so happy that Coffee B made it. So now we know that people in the industry are fake and not who they are, because I would have never known that people in the industry.
I mean, I know, but there's no way to speak out.
Yo, you know what?
You got
if she didn't deserve that Grammy last year, if she didn't deserve that hip-hop Grammy over Nipsey, if she didn't deserve that over the victory lap, just because of the fact that she gave us that inside information right there. Look when she write her own raps. Look what she rapping about. Now we know. Ma, did you know that people in the music industry are fake?
Told me, I know they was going.
Mind blown. I need some tissue. Hold on, wait. Let me pick my brain and put it back in my head.
They are, but you also know that people are scared to speak out because they'll get blackballed.
I'm about to go follow her Instagram.
She's been like this. You know what I mean? They can't blackball her because when she came in, she was one of those people that was outspoken and will tell you the truth. So you can only capitalize off of it. They know what they're doing. I'm telling you, this industry, man. That's why I'm not really up on things like I'm supposed to, because it's a turnoff. You know what I mean? I'm so busy, focusing on trying to get me where I got to go. And that is my downfall. I do need to study more and all of that. I feel like God blessed me with these natural talents, and I'm thankful. But I don't know a lot about
in the hands.
I don't know a lot about the music.
You know what it is? This is one thing that's going to be about being a nerd. Batman was blessed with natural talents. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And then he had an extraordinary event happen when his parents was killed. Right. And he was able to enhance those talents through training.
Right.
His natural talents is great. That's a blessing, like you said, from Jah. But it's also an insult almost to Jah to not want those natural talents to reach their full potential or peak.
You're right.
And the way to make sure that happens is through working on them. Because think about it. If you already naturally can shoot the ball 8 times into the hoop, you can naturally, without even thinking about it, some effort can get you to the 10 for 10.
Right.
You know, and I'm not using that as an example of your style or who you are as a person, but I think that's for everybody. If we there's nothing wrong with trying to find new different ways It's not even about taking the same. You might need to go do yoga. You might not even need to do word exercises. You might need to do some fucking meditation, some lucid dreaming, where you just open your brain up like that. It's different things.
Right.
But in general, yeah, you should definitely be finding ways to, like, to train. You know what I'm saying? Besides
Right.
the orthodox.
Because that's why I compared myself in a jokingly way to Allen Iverson, because I watched a few of his interviews and how he basically played himself. He got a little cocky with it, though. I'm not about to be here like, oh, Macy. I mean, not Macy, but Patti LaBelle. I'm not studying Patti LaBelle. You know what I mean? That's going to play. I'm going to play myself. Now, he was on there practice, but everybody else is practicing. So Allen Iverson was that dude. If you would have just practiced a little bit more, you would have been a god. Like, you would have been a god.
We talking about practice?
Right.
What are we talking about?
Right.
Nah, but
right.
That interview took out of context. It's only really one interview and they split up. But if you take it out of what he's saying is, we lost the championship not because I missed practices during the season. We in the playoffs now. We're already here. I'm the greatest player. I'm the MVP for the season.
Right.
We didn't win the championship. Yeah, we lost. With that being said, we don't have the greater team over here. I did all I could do for this team. And now y'all talking about me being traded and all type of other stuff and how I missed practices during the season. Nigga, I brought y'all to the championship without going to those practices. What does that mean? That doesn't make. I didn't even go to the practice.
His downfall was he didn't put himself in everybody else's shoes. There are other people on your team that had to be at those practices, bro. It's not
They're not me. They're not Allen Iverson, right?
Right. You right.
I'm Allen Iverson.
We're a team. You know what I mean? We're a team. That's what
he said. That's what he said. That was just. You gotta watch it. What he said. That those other people.
No, I did. No, that was. Listen. I mean, there's all types of clips and cuts and twists on that interview. You know, they got that one part where they be like, practice, and now see how you explained it. There's clips out here where they just left it at like he was just too good to practice.
No, they got the full. If you go, you can go, and they just released the last year. ESPN released like a full mini documentary, and it shows the full practice interview, which is still funny because he's still touching on the same subjects of the idea of why y'all trying to penalize me and my family. He's talking about how they about to try to move him and he about to get traded possibly. How could he be in trade talks? He's the MVP. And y'all talking to me about practice because that is a question the guy asks him. Do you feel you should have made more? What are you talking about? We in the championship. No, I don't, nigga. We made it to the championship.
Right. I feel him.
We here.
I feel him. But they're trying to show him, guess what, we could have won.
Don't show me shit, nigga. You're a reporter. You're a reporter. You didn't never play ball. I play ball. I'm opposite.
Right, but you can't do. You got to be humble.
Watch what you got. Nah, there is no humble. I'm going to see you in an interview. There is no humble.
Right. It be like that, though. Cause
you're Angel Jackson. You're Miss Teddy. I'm 34 and a half. He's Allen Iverson. You don't understand. You don't know what it takes to be him. You can't tell him how many times a week he needs to go. Yo, really, and nobody can. That's the NBA can set up a schedule for practice. The coach can set up a schedule for practice. Honestly, even me and you can acknowledge schedule. We don't know how much practice Allen Iverson needs a week to be his greatest.
Right.
And how he needs. Maybe he needs to go in the gym by himself on 2 of the other days. Just saying you think you need him there with you. Maybe that's his ritual, going there by himself and just shooting threes. You don't know what else he's doing. You think he's not practicing because he's not doing your conventional practice. No.
Period.
So this was about female battle rap. The Jermaine Dupri subject. We talked about we said how we all agree that women.
I ain't mad at you, Jermaine, because I'm a female rapper where I could talk about both that and real life situations.
He said he putting together a female cipher. So I forgot to tell you the end. That's the rest of the day. This is the wrap up too. He said he's putting together a female cipher connected with So Def. So I would say Go to his Twitter, Instagram, look at his recent posts, and you'll see a thing. And I would say maybe submit a verse or submit the song you already got, Faye, and let him see that, hey, I'm a female who rap something different. Now, what
Period.
you gonna do? Put your money where your
Period.
mouth is. But the reality of life is, we already know there's 100 artists who probably already did that. Not to say that you can't stand out, your music can't, but there's already 100 artists that exist. There's thousands of artists who are females, just like there's thousands of. I feel like it's almost the same complaint. That's what my big wrap up is. That men have faced the same complaint. Jay-Z himself, probably one of the greatest rappers of all time. Nipsey has faced the complaint. Any Biggie about content, rapping about what they rap about, and is it good, bad, or indifferent? The reality of life is that people
What?
say they rap about what they see, what they live, and what they experience, and just painting the pictures of what they know, and what they don't. And people seem to gravitate to it, so they're gonna keep supplying it. And that's the reality. That's what Cardi B said, and that's what Jay-Z has said, and that's what some of the others have said. And so I feel like if you have a complaint with the music, the way it is, Jermaine Dupri has demonstrated what anybody should do. You say how you feel and you do what you want. You stay away from it. If you do like it, keep listening to it. You're not the devil or nothing like that. I don't know if you're gonna go to hell for it or whatever. But hey, babe, I'm doing the show. I'm doing the show.
Hello.
What's up?
I guess this interview is done, y'all.
No, no, no. Yeah, I'll call you back, babe. Love you. All right, so you have to just realize that we have to stop. If we don't want to hear that stuff, don't listen to it. You know, since Nip has passed
Right.
on, all I've been listening to is Nip. And then when I try to go listen to something else, it's not just because of him no more, because of the idea of what he's saying when he raps. When I try to listen to other music, it does kind of fake. Doesn't work for me a lot of times. That's why your song probably did resonate with me, because it did have the same energy of positivity, of trying to upbuild people, of grinding. Y'all know, you got all my life, been grinding all my life, sacrifice, hustle paid the price, on the slice.
Oh,
Got on the dice, that's why. All
yeah.
my life, I've been grinding all my life. That's what I'm saying. So it's like it's not the same song. Your song is different, but I'm just saying that's why, maybe why your song did stick out to me, because it has the grind, and
Right. Period. I shall be dropping some new music soon. Believe me. And I want to shoot the video to Saucy. Actually, I have a song called Street Nigga, and that's a message. I know how it might come off. And the title is definitely a clickbait. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when you hear it, you're gonna be like, yo, either she used to dealing with street niggas, or like how I ran it down to the T, what you go through with street niggas and what they go through. The video is a powerful song,
so
and
they
I
like
haven't seen
not
nobody put out a
the
song
box
like
it,
it
but a
yet.
lot of times things are kind of easily similar to other stuff. Is it like a Joyner Lucas, I'm racist type thing, kind of thing, where you're going from both point of views, but from that point of
No,
the
be
story?
like, I don't know what it is about these street niggas. All I know is I'm falling for me a street nigga. I don't mean to be petty, but I'm really about to tell you how I feel about these street niggas. Oh. And then damn. I was about to go in the verse. I done forgot my own. I ain't hear the song in so many y'all. Y'all like, I know my song though, but hold up, it'll be like, it was good about a week ago, but things changed. He caught a case, and now I can't trust his homies though. But that's the game. It's just how it goes. They know your lane and just how you roll. Moving fast, I'm moving slow. Things starting to fall apart in the home front. I had a couple side pieces. Now the main chick ducking. Call on your homies, but they ain't never got nothing eating your side piece. But now your side piece stunting. You're facing time now. Where your entourage at? Too busy blowing money locked up. Ain't had your bonds stacked. Couple kids with no dad until you come back. Baby mom lights is off because she blew that. Wifey creeping around in the hood with a dude that you jack. And mans ain't putting money on your books for a few racks. Your mom tired of crying, tired of the way that you act, saying you gonna change. They let you out and now you right back. But I don't know what it is about these street niggas. So that's what I'm saying. Like, It's so it's overdue, and I need the video for that. I have a lot of music that I got that's not even it's published, but it's not like out distributed yet. So soon enough, soon enough.
Yeah, I realize you don't have a lot of content on your YouTube. Why don't you? Are you gonna start putting more on there?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Are we gonna
Yeah.
get more like, you know, um, even like them old school spectrals for your battles? You probably should just use that as a, your channel just to promote the battle, and then it's some free content fake. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Make fun of the people in different ways, and I don't know. How do
Period.
yesterday you said the person, you told me the person, we got some good news kind of fake about the situation as we talked about last show. We got some closure.
Which
You hear me?
what you say?
I said we got some good news on the end of that story. We got some closure on the story. You said you seen the guy, you had a situation where he apologized, kind of fake, and
Right.
you want to let the
He
people know.
apologized.
See
He
that?
definitely apologized.
See that?
Um,
And he ain't even see the show, so I can't say I
right.
influenced him.
And now it's like now that the show came out afterwards, it's like,
Did you record too soon?
right. So now I'm like, okay.
But that's why I wanted you to be able to say, to wrap that up, because it's connected now, because now you've been on the show already. Now when this show goes up, you go, oh, I wonder what happened with her in that situation. Did she ever see that? Is she still on the look for him?
Right.
Is he ducking? Should I be looking for him? What's going on? Nah, everything is dead. He's good. He told her it was all internet. Like somebody else had told her. I remember it was the person who was on the show with her that night. They had told her the same thing they had said to her. And it was all internet. And she said, nah, it's not internet. It's real life. I got to get my vest. I'm getting the vest.
I told you, battle rap has changed.
He sent me the pictures. He
has
sent me
went
pictures
to
of the
an
guns.
all-time
He had his
high.
address. That's why I don't know why he apologized. She had his address and all of that. She was ready to get to him. And I was trying to talk off the edge all night long. Finally, she calls me and tells me, I'm like, it was like, yeah, I seen the nigga. I had the gun in his mouth. He apologized. I said, of course he apologized. He had a gun. I would have apologized too. She said she pissed him a couple of times.
I be putting my ball on the camera.
I seen that a couple of times. I was like, oh shit, I thought she thought other people being blackballed.
I ain't even put my button on. Like he just caught me slipping, y'all. Excuse me. When the interview is ready, it's ready.
That was something I did catch it. We was talking about the other joint we just did. We're gonna keep doing it. This weekend right now, I think we got people got coming up. I think it's the battle with Twerk and Sharon. Who you got?
I don't know what to call on this. I feel like Twerk taking too many battles. I feel like he's doing it's too cluttered now. You know what I mean? Like, take your time. I know you at a high demand, but you still gotta pace yourself.
He got a big weed habit. The nigga smokes, like smoke.
Huh?
He got a high weed habit. He got to keep his weed. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
There's a lot of niggas in the Goonies. There's a lot of niggas in the Goonies. He's feeding a lot of niggas. You know what I mean? You got Roddy calling him for money. You got drugs, need to borrow something. If I mean just came home, he needs something. He got Lil Castro. He might need a little money. Jack Boy May, look at him. He got to get a new chain. They just threw his chain in the audience. He got to get him. He got to buy him a new chain. He need the money. You can't twerk out here like a real stripper. He had every event shaking that ass. Real life twerker. That nigga's at every party.
I mean,
he had a battle at a funeral. That nigga was battling a dead nigga at a funeral. That nigga Twerk was battling a Make-A-Wish kid in California at Disney World.
Wow. You serious?
Yes, it was the kid's dream. They made it happen. They paid Twerk $5,000 to come out in hotel and all that. It was real nice though. It was crazy because when they was on the roller coaster, Twerk was like, "I'm strapped in." It was on the roller coaster. Him and the kid. You get it?
Oh,
Him and the
that's
little
what's,
kid, the kid. But it was crazy because the kid fell out because the kid was so
you know
small.
what?
The
You
kid
know
died.
what?
He said, "Why you
You
ain't
just
fall out
play
first?"
too much.
I said,
You
"I'm
play
trying
too much. I all like, oh, twerk, like, oh, wow, but about to be battle rap can be
I forgot
positive. I
I was
told
still on
y'all.
there.
This is my little cousin right there. Look at my little cousin right there. Let me see. Cherry. Oh man, look at that's my little cousin. What up, Side Man?
Hi.
Don't tell me, hey, you a baby. Don't talk to me.
He on TV. He on TV.
My cousin got a lot of kids. Don't have sex with him. He'll get you pregnant. He just had another one 2 days ago. Yeah, I'm telling you, watch out.
I know a
You see,
couple of them.
You see, he got those right there. He got those two. He got other ones, and he just had one like 2 days ago. Shout out to Kimberly D. Michelle Harris. You're the new addition. We love you. We love you already. You look so cute. Happy to have you. Welcome to the family. You're like 2 or 3 days old now. This is amazing. And he still got those little ones. Yeah, he gets them pregnant. He does it. He
Congrats.
gets
Hey,
nobody
be
gets.
fruitful.
Huh?
I said be fruitful. It's people like me that want a lot of kids, and
How many kids you got?
able to have one.
How many you got?
One.
Oh, that's what's up. My mother had 2.
Listen, it's not what's up when you got one kid and you know that how this life. You got a young man. Listen, I get scared and I hate to even think about it. I don't like thinking about it because if this is my only child, and this is a black man in this society, and I don't want to lose my only child and not have another kid and not have nobody. Like, I don't, you know. I
So why
want
not
a lot
take
of
your
kids,
time and
and I mean
invest
not
all
to
you
say
have in
having a
that
lot of
one kid to
kids,
make sure you never lose it?
What are you doing?
because I can't shelter him. I can't. It's not gonna work. He's gonna
I'm
be
not
buck
saying
wild if I do.
I'm not saying shelter him, but I'm just saying, but all your support that you have as a person, to be able to dedicate that to one person, that's a very
Right.
good thing to have as a backup. To definitely opposed to I got to give your little brother this or that because it's somebody else that we have to care about. We have to attention, just attention. Kids need attention, the conversation. I don't really have time for you because I got this other person I have to deal with. It's a lot you can give to that person.
Right.
I'm not talking about spoiling or just, but the idea of just, like I said, it makes the
No,
person
you're
grow.
right. Focus on him, but that's why I want another. Listen, my son can sing, okay? But he's shy right now. I used to be shy, and I hope he come out of that shell.
Yeah.
I hope he takes after me, honestly.
Yeah.
His dad is a rapper and a poet. I'm singing and rapping. So I feel like he already got the singing part. So if he just decides to rap as well, that's good.
Yeah.
I just hope he's ambitious too, because I will do listen, I hope that's the case, that I can put all my time, dedication, and energy that I put in myself into my son. He's younger, and you're a man. Like, oh man, I hope
That's what we saw. We about to get it right. Look out for it. This Petty son, the son of Petty, he's about to be having
what in the
a
world?
YouTube channel coming out real soon. Look out for it. He's
Right.
about to have it. By you getting the video started and doing the videos with him, getting them started, what you're going to do is you're going to create that naturalness in front of the camera, the naturalness, the playfulness. Let them know that it's okay to be yourself, to be goofy by you doing it with him. That's going to open him up, and then that's going to make him less shy. He's going to open, and then that's going to help him. That's going to tailor that star that we already know he is. Like I always say, sometimes it's not about creating the stars, it's more about just being an astrologist, helping people see the stars. Yes, sir. Come over here. I know you see I'm talking to people. You want to say hi. Come say hi to people on the show.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Yes.
All that hair.
I want some of your beans.
Listen, what?
Not for lunch.
My what?
Want some
Awesome.
beans you have for lunch.
My beans?
Yes.
I got you. I'll give you some beans for lunch. My son wants beans too because I eat beans a lot.
Oh, look at him.
I eat beans.
The new Palomalu.
I'm the beans fart guy.
That's why you can't come on the show. You come on the show, we'll talk about beans and farting. See, look at dimples.
My son, but you know, it's cool. You know how little boys want to play sports so bad.
Yeah, we got. How old is your son?
Mommy.
Well, September
Oh, you
23rd.
got a little man.
Right.
I love you, Dad.
No, you too.
You took me that. Yeah.
I'm choking my son.
You rough. He said, choke me.
Yeah.
That's all you want to do. Pretend that I'm choking him so he can hit me. That's the devil.
I'm stabbing you.
I'm trying to do my show now. If you can't sit down and relax while I'm doing the show, you got to go. It's almost over. What more can you do? You think you can sit here for the rest of the show
Yeah.
without going crazy?
Daddy.
You think so?
Yes.
All right, let's see. Okay. This show right here was me, Angel, my mother, Conda, and my little cousins. They came through. Where's Tyshawn at, Mom? Mom.
She done dipped again.
Mom left again, so she's not here. This is me. What's your name?
Trenton.
Huh?
Trenton.
And what they got to do?
They have to be very careful in the show.
Got to be careful in the shower? What else? They have to, what do you say, knock, knock?
Knock, knock, cause I'm afraid cause we're monkey head. What does do in the show?
Yes, I know that's right.
That was good, Daddy.
Yeah. That was her. Go ahead.